Okay, so today we are going to discuss midterm French paper. Be ready with your notebooks and you have to solve it. And please check whether you have done it correctly or not. First is the OTBA, which is for 20 marks, which contains section A. So first of all, I'm going to discuss section A, that is comprehension. And in comprehension, the first which I am going to discuss is your unseen passage. J'ai une grande maison. Dans ma maison, il y a 2 chambres, une cuisine, un salon, 2 salles de bain, etc. Ma maison est très grande et confortable. Il y a un jardin autour de ma maison. Dans le jardin, je joue avec mes amis. Le jardin est aussi belle. J'aime ma maison. This particular passage means that I have a big house, and in my house there are 2 rooms, 1 kitchen, 1 drawing room, and 2 bathrooms, etc. Means many more things must be there. Ma maison est très grande. My house is big and comfortable, and there is a garden in front of my house. In the garden, I play with my friends, and garden is also beautiful. I love my house. Now, question 1 is répondre, means you have to answer using the words from the given passage. Okay. So, il y a dash chambre dans ma maison. Il y a the chambre. There are 2 rooms in my house. The B part says, ma maison est dash et dash. My house is big, grand et confortable. Comfortable. C part, j'ai une dash maison, j'ai une grande maison. I have a big house. Next, vrai faux, dans le jardin, je joue avec mes cousins. In the garden, I play with my cousins. No, this is totally false because he used to play with the friends. Second is, il y a jardin autour de ma maison. There is a garden in front of my house. That is vrai, true. Next comes your scene passage. And the scene passage is from your book only. First, I'm going to read it. Il fait jour, il fait beau dans le ciel. Il y a un peu de neige blanche, mais le soleil brille. Je vais au parc. Dans le parc, il y a des arbres et des herbes. Dans les arbres, il y a des feuilles rouges et des feuilles vertes. Des papillons orange et jaunes. Des papillons orange et jaunes volent. Des oreilles volants chantent. This means it is the day and the weather is good. In the sky, there are some white clouds, but the sun is shining. I go to the park. In the park, there are trees and grass. On the trees, there are flowers of pink and red color and green leaves. The orange and yellow butterflies are flying, and the violet birds are singing. So now, accordingly, you have to answer this question. Répondez, nommez deux couleurs dans le texte. Few of you were very much confused about this. You need to tell any 2 colors which are there in the passage. We are talking about so many colors. Orange. Then we are also talking about jaune, that is yellow color. Else we are talking about blanc neige, that means blue, your white color clouds. Okay. And else we are talking about pink color, that is rouge. Else we are talking about vert, that is green color, which is of grass and trees, leaves of the trees. Next, second one is il fait dash. You can also write il fait beau, the weather is good, and you can also write il fait jour, that it is the daytime. So both are correct. You can write any of them. Third one, dans le parc, il y a dash et dash. In the park, there are trees, arbre et herb. Herb means your grass. Next, They also, you need to tell true and false here. They also vola chantant. The violet birds are dancing. It's dancing, danso, but this is false because they are singing. Dans le ciel, il y a un peu de neige blanche. In the sky, there were some white clouds. That is totally true. That is great. Now comes to your next question, next section, which is section B, writing. This question you can write by yourself. In this, for the first one, you need to tell about the seasons, and second is décrivez votre professeur de français, in which you need to tell about your French teacher. So, as you have described a girl and a boy in chapter number 6, I guess, where there were two images and you were supposed to describe a boy and a girl. So, accordingly, the same way you can describe your French teacher. First of all, you can write Il s'appelle. You can write my name, of course. I'm your French teacher. You can write my name. Then you can talk about my personality using few adjectives. Okay, it's up to you how you are going to write. Next, the third one is les mois de l'année, in which you need to tell the month's name. Okay, so month's name in French are janvier, février, mars, avril, mai, juin, juillet, août, septembre, october, november, and december. So I hope section B writing is clear to all of you. Now comes subjective part, which contains 40 marks, and we are going to discuss section C, that is civilization, which is totally there from chapter number 0. So the first question, first part is fromage. So fromage, you can write brie, camembert, roquefort, etc., etc. You have to write any one of it. Then B part is wine, Beaujolais, Bourgogne, any one you can write. Then comes your C part, monument, l'Arc de Triomphe. Else you can write Tour Eiffel. And you can also write Notre Dame, because there are so many monuments, so you have to write any one of it. Then comes Musée, Musée d'Orsay we have learned, and Musée du Louvre. So you have to write any one. Okay. Now comes the second question, which is asking the name, the national symbol of France, that is le coq gaulois. You can write a complete sentence as well as you can answer in one word also, but the answer should be correct. Next comes your third question, which is asking about the greatest French emperor, that is Napoleon Bonaparte. Okay, then is your fourth question, which is asking about why Paris is called City of Lights. So there are two major reasons why Paris is called City of Lights. Because the world's first street light was introduced in Paris. And the second main reason is Paris played a leading role during the age of enlightenment. So this is your answer for fourth question. Last is fifth. Name the tallest structure. I hope you all are very much aware of this. La Tour Eiffel is the tallest structure. And if I ask that who built it, so the answer is M. Gustave Eiffel. So this completes with our section C. Now is the grammar part, which is left. We are going to discuss that. I'm going to wrap the section A. Wait for a while. Section D is grammar. Question number 1 says the vocabulary part. Drapeau français is French flag. Then comes your second is bonsoir is good evening. Third is an, that is donkey. Fourth is laad, that means ugly. Fifth is horloge, that is clock. You can write wall clock or clock, both will be correct. Question number 1. Then second is qu'est-ce que c'est, and I have very much I was very much clear with this, that what is the picture of this question. So this question states the table. A picture drawn is of table. So you can write set une table. Here you have to write the complete answer. If you have written only table, une table, your half marks will be deducted. Third question is qui est, and in this question, the picture is of Napoleon Bonaparte, which is the greatest French emperor. So you will write say Napoleon, or you can write Napoleon Bonaparte complete. Both will be correct. Okay. Then is your question number 4. You have to replace with a, une, and they. Dash rob, rob is feminine, une rob. Then is enfant is with s, you will write des. And école is plural, but it is feminine. École is vowel, but it is feminine also. And here we have to only replace it with a, une, and they. So the answer is une école. Okay. Then is fifth question. Here you have to replace it with le, la, le, and l apostrophe. L apostrophe osai, because o is vowel. Fee is feminine, la fee. Cassette is with an s, so le cassette. Okay. Then is your sixth question, in which you need to replace this using être and avoir verb. And where we are using être verb, the place where we have to place SMR, there we are going to use être verb, and the place where we have to use has and have, then we are going to use avoir verb. So je dash un étudiant, je suis un étudiant, I am a student, and je un livre, j'ai un livre, I have a book. Paul est américain, Paul is American, and il a carte d'identité, he has the identity card. Nous dash grand, nous avons grand, nous sommes grand. We are big and we have a big house. Nous avons une grande maison. Fourth, ils dash, ils sont the voiture sont bonnes. Ils ont the voiture, they have 2 cars, and the cars are good, in a good condition, you can say. And the last one is Jean a trois osai. Jean has 3 birds, and they are elles sont belles, they are beautiful. So I hope it is clear where we have to use être verb and where we have to use avoir verb. Now 2 more questions are left. Question number 5 states the grammar part, in which you have to answer with the certain things which has been asked and contain 10 points. So let us discuss that. Répondez means to answer. The pen is blue and you have to translate it in French. Le stylo est bleu. The pen is blue. C'est une jupe noire. Set will be changed to ce, son. June will be changed to they. Jupe to jupes. And noir also, the color also changes to plural, and we will be placing S with it. Okay. Third part is aujourd'hui c'est jeudi. Today is Thursday and tomorrow will be Friday. That is vendredi. Fourth part, Noël est un mois de. Christmas is in the month of December. Next is aujourd'hui c'est samedi. Hier c'est today is Saturday and yesterday is Friday. Again, the answer is vendredi. Sixth one, il y a combien de jours dans une semaine? How many days are there in the week? Il y a 7 jours dans une semaine. Okay. Seventh is dash est un garçon. You have to fill this with pronoun sujet. Verb is être and tu is the answer. You are a boy. Nous dash NDN, nous sommes NDN. At the verb here we have to fill. Ninth is nous, c'est un garçon, you have to change it to the feminine. C'est une fille. Un garçon will be changed to une fille. 10th, man's. Opposite, contrary, you need to write man's is slim. And it is in feminine, so you have to write gross with double S-E. Sixth and the last question for the question paper is, I think we need to write the être verb, yes, which is of 2 marks. Je suis, tu es, il and elle est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils, elles, sont. So this completes with your question paper, and in next class I'll be going to discuss the MCQ, and please be prepared with your notebooks again in the next class.